Hey guys, it's Dustin Burnett from That Sound. I'm doing a video right now to show you guys how to use That Sound drums with Steven Slate's trigger. I'm just going to play a little bit of the drums here, and I've already kind of started mixing the drums, so they're a little bit farther along than how they were recorded, and I'm just going to play them real quick for you. Sounds good. A little bit of hi-hat section. Let's listen through the verse here when the hi-hat tightens up. Okay, cool. So we hear those drums. So what I've done is I've duplicated the kick track here and called this one kick trig for our trigger. And I've inserted Steven Slate's trigger 2. And so what we're going to do is I'm going to go in here to some of the That Sound samples. I'm going to pull in a kick drum from Ben Phillips. And what we have is we've made trigger presets for all of our drums. So I'm going to go in here to the kick drum, to Ben Phillips' Everyday Kick. And I'm going to pull in the Everyday Kick drum for the natural and the rooms. And then I'm going to go into Paul Mabry's drums, into trigger presets, and the kick presets. And I'm going to pull in the chunky kick and the supersizer as well. Okay, so 4 samples. I'm just going to show you what we're going to do with those in a second here. I'm going to go ahead and turn these down except for the Everyday Natural. And if you haven't used trigger before, I'll give you a little bit of overview. I'll probably do a more in-depth of trigger as well. But I'll just play this now with the new kick drum brought in. Soloing the kick. And that's with the natural. Just bring in a little bit of the rooms. Try the chunky with it. You want that tail. A little bit of that. I feel like our samples work really, really nicely in augmenting. It's not something that's going to take over your whole drum kit. It's going to work with it. Now, I've already kind of listened through and I've pre-chosen these because I knew they worked really well, but even the other ones work great to shape the kick drum. It just kind of rocks it out without doing too much more to it. You still hear your drum kit within it. Let's do the same thing with the snare. I've duplicated it to a new track, the snare top. And now let's bring in a couple of Paul's things here. And I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with this. The trigger presets for the snares. Let's bring in the dumpster, and let's start by using the clean sample, which is the one right off the mixing desk. Minimal processing. And then let's pick up a Smack Beauty. And let's do the natural one of it, and then bring in the Smack Beauty rooms as well. And then we're just going to do this too. Let's do the Sizzle Bang and Sizzle Bang rooms. Okay, I'm bringing all of these in so we can just kind of audition them on the fly. Okay, let's bring the volumes down to those and just start with the dumpster clean, hearing that with the snare. This is the real snare track, which sounds great already. That just gives us a little bit of beef. Bring in the smack beauty a little bit in its rooms. Let's see what that sounds like. So you can kind of shape your sound a little bit by kind of mixing through these. And there's no additional compression or anything after these. It's just the trigger, and that's it. You're hearing the mix on the 2 mix, and that's it. So now let's just audition in what it would sound like if we pulled this back and did Sizzle Bang instead. It's a brighter sample. It's got a long tail to it as well. Let's bring in its rooms. Whoops, let's start at the chorus. Maybe the rooms are a little extreme. Bring them back so they fit. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring the track in so you can kind of hear it in context. I put it all in a group here. So just want to say thanks to Max and to My Red and Blue for letting us check out this track and use it in this demo video. I'm probably going to do another video soon, so look out for it. I'm just going to break down just kind of how I'm mixing drums in general and kind of break this thing down even further and give you guys some little small bites of how I take care of mixing drums and editing drums and things like that as well too. All right, so thanks for watching, and be sure to check out our samples on the website and tell your friends about us. Thanks, bye-bye.